Hello everyone.
Hi guys, and happy Father's Day to everybody.
I hope everybody have a great Father's Day.
Yeah, we took it easy yesterday, but we did something that we needed to do. We finally got the patio around the pool painted.
Thank God.
Oh boy, it's been what, a month at least since we've been trying to get that done, and we've just been having a heck of a time with all the rain. So we thought we may get it done on Father's Day, so we got up early and I gave it a good power wash because I think it's been at least a week since I did the last one. I didn't want to paint it with any dirt or any debris on that concrete. So we got up early in the morning and did a power wash, and I got it real clean, and then like an hour later, starting to dry, started to rain. Started to sprinkle, and it wasn't a heavy rain, but just enough to delay us. So we went ahead and did some other projects, and then the sun came out mid-morning, and then by like 1, 2 in the afternoon, the concrete was good and dry.
Yeah.
So we looked at the weather report, and in between time, our Wi-Fi went out.
Of course. Almost all day.
Yeah, it was out for quite a few hours, so we kept looking at the weather just by looking up at the sky and said, you know, we really need to wait because we don't want to take a chance, because remember, when we painted over behind the water feature, it rained after about 3 or 4 hours and washed away the paint. Basically 90% of the paint just went away.
That was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was just not a good day. So we didn't want a repeat of that. So what we did was finally the Wi-Fi came back up, and it was really mid-afternoon. And we said, let's go for it, because it really dropped from like 30% showers down to like 10% and no rain all night, and then showers the next day. I said, oh, that's going to work as long as that forecast is right. So we got busy. We took care of it. We'll show you what the color is here in a minute. Kind of a mystery color. And we took care of it, and then we just got done. It was probably 5 or 6 o'clock, and we saw some really dark clouds coming from the Valencia area. I mean, dark clouds. And we said, no way. We literally just finished it. Took us several hours, but we got lucky. It did not rain.
No.
It passed over. We thought for sure it was going to rain. It was dry all night long. And then we got up this morning, the sun was shining, so it got a few hours of sun before it actually started to cloud up. So we got it completed. So I'll go ahead and show you that update. We're taking a run to Dumaguete City to do a couple of errands, and then we'll show you guys just a little bit about the garden, because Wilma was able to get another row of vegetables planted.
Yeah.
So we'll do just a real quick update on that. So let's get going with our day. All right, so I'll take a walk outside. We got some sun and clouds this morning, but take a look. We finally got the lower part of the patio painted yesterday. So it was touch and go, actually. We power washed in the morning because it said about 40% chance of rain. So you can see the transition between the gray, the dark gray, and the light gray. So we power washed it probably about 7, 8 in the morning. And we said, well, we'll let it wait and see if it dries. And then the clouds was in and out. And it showered probably about 10 o'clock, just a quick shower. And I said, oh, geez, we're not going to be able to get it painted. And then the sun did come out for a little bit and clouded up again. And the concrete dried. And since it was fresh power washed, I said we should give it a chance. Now it said possible showers around 5, 6 o'clock at night. And I said, oh boy, I don't know if that's enough time. But guys, you know, we've been waiting so long to get this done. I just wanted to get it done. So what we did was we went ahead and painted it. And to get this color, remember I told you the Deck Pro only comes in this dark gray. So I mixed a little white, an exterior white paint. Didn't take too much, probably about 80% of this color and only 20% of the white, and came up with this lighter color. And Wilma really liked it because what she said is do your best to try to match this color here of gray that's in the tile with the color for the patio. And look how close it is from this gray to that gray. So we got very, very lucky. So we got it painted. I'm gonna say we finished up about 5 p.m. on Father's Day, yesterday. And the clouds started to come. And we're like, oh no, we don't want what happened over here. Remember, this all washed away. And see the step? See, that was a viewer comment saying you really should have a transition there so you can see it's a distinct step. So we went ahead and took some of the sand dune and we painted it on that 4-inch step. So now you can clearly see the rise so nobody trips. But getting back to the clouds, I mean, it clouded bad. The clouds were all the way out to like Oppo Island. It was one huge cloud and it never rained. And that was about 5, 6 o'clock. And then by 7 o'clock, you could see the stars. And all last night was dry. So this had plenty of hours now. It's dry, and it's getting the morning sun. You can see my shadow. It's getting the morning sun. So we're real happy with it. I think all your suggestions of not going with the dark gray, just because it would be just too much gray, and the fact that we matched the color of the gray with the color of the tile, so it kind of all goes together. And then you can see the transition between where we drive and the actual patio. And also what we did yesterday is we took up the seal. The seal here on the ramp dried. This never dried because it kept raining. So actually it peeled up very, very easy. And a bird just flew by real close to my head. Tried to land on me, I think. So Wilma pulled this up. And it's about 95% up. There's just a couple of spots. We're going to leave this raw concrete. It's the carport and the ramp is all sealed. The driveway itself, as you know, is raw concrete. And this little transition area, I think if we put this type of paint on where we drive, I think you'll see the tire marks and the wear marks over time, and it just won't look good. So we're going to just try to clean this up and just call it a day. But finally, we can say our patio is complete. And we're going to go back to the hardware store today because we do have another gallon of that sealer that we used out there that we're not going to use. So we're actually going to return that. And I'm going to get another gallon of the dark gray. And I'm going to put another coat. Just because I'm a glutton for punishment. Do another coat here. Just to make it look really, really good. And then also, we've been busy. Remember, I had a 3rd gallon. This took 2 gallons, by the way. 2 gallons of the Pro Deck. But I bought a 3rd gallon. Take a look. We went ahead and did the utility room. And that's one heavy coat. So now we did, the best we could to get around the pumps and underneath all the pipes, but really nice thick coat. And we did this the day before, so this hasn't seen any rain in 2 days, so it's dry. So now we can call the utility room done. We're going to do another layer here, and then we're calling all of this the shower, the bar, and the actual patio, that's the light gray, we're going to call that complete. So more projects off the list. Now today and tomorrow, and there's the laser beam. Today and tomorrow, it's 90% chance of showers. So I think we picked the right day, Father's Day, to get this done. So we're happy it's done, and now we can move on to some other projects, which is going to be to get some PVC pipe for the drainage issues that we have down there. We're going to pick all that up today and start planning out how we're going to attack that area down there by the gate. So it's here at 11:42 a.m. and it's just starting to rain, so our patio area should be fine. It was painted yesterday and it stayed dry all the way till 11:42. But we did go into town and exchange the clear for another gallon of the gray, so glad about that. And we also, if I can show you, did a bunch of grocery shopping. So we went ahead and while we were in Dumaguete City, stopped by Robinson and did a good shopping. So Wilma never buys fruits or vegetables at Robinson. She buys everything else, all her meats and all her dry goods, but all fruits and vegetables we typically buy here in the Bakang market. So this is have plenty of fruits and vegetables here, all fresh. And I think I did a video many months ago of this very first stall. It's a mom and a daughter. Daughter's in her 20s. They work basically 7 days a week, 12-hour days, and you know, they just have this beautiful market. So what I'm going to do is you can see Wilma right there, and you might be able to see some of the raindrops on the windshield, but she's picking up her weekly fresh vegetables. And then when we drive out, I'll open the window here on the side and I'll just drive by and show you all the very nice vegetables that is always here, always fresh, and the prices here are real good. There's the boss, he's back. So how'd you do?
Good.
Got some good vegetables. So I'm just gonna pull out slow and just show you guys. Hello, my umbutag. Just take a look at all the vegetables, the fruits, just basically anything that you would want is right here in this strip of these little markets. And you know, they have separate fish markets and separate you know, like chicken and beef, but we buy all our meats at Robinson. But take a look at this big grocery store. I got to be careful because I'm driving, looking out for scooters, but there's going to be a big grocery store being built here in Bakang, as well as in Darwin. So we may get lucky where we don't need to venture all the way to Dumaguete City to do our shopping. So you can also see they're doing a lot of highway work. And here's a little fish market right here, fresh fish that comes in twice a day, early in the morning and then late afternoon. They come in off the boats fresh, so they're just a few hours caught. But this is basically the municipal before Darwin, and they're constantly doing road work, trying to widen the road. So here's an example of a road, you know, the road that has been completed. It's 2 lanes going each way. And here's the actual fish market that Wilma and I stop at. What I'll do is I'll just pull over. Now again, this is fresh fish that just was caught today. And there's not much there right now. But in the afternoon, in the morning, it's absolutely packed with fish. And then in the afternoon, another batch of fresh fish comes. So most people go early in the morning or late afternoon because you know it's going to be the freshest. But we do stop by there about every 2 weeks and pick up fresh fish. And it's nice to know that it was, you know, just caught that day. So that's always good, and you can definitely tell the difference when fish is fresh. So basically what we do is we don't buy much, we just buy enough for one meal, and we just go home and cook it. But there's these vegetable stands, fruit stands. Here's another right here. See all the fruits? But we like the one over by the municipal of Bakong, and we keep going back to the same one. So you can see that it's starting to rain. We're heading back up to the house, and we'll see how our patio fared with this light rain. All right, so we're back from Dumaguete City, and how did we make out with the rain showers? Not a problem. Very, very happy. It is thoroughly dry, so good shape there. You can see it is a little cloudy. Don't look too bad at all. So I think the 90% chance of showers today, I think, is by us. So real happy that did not get washed away. Wilma's happy. And we picked up also, while we're in Dumaguete, we picked up the piping for the drainage fix. There's two areas I need to work on. I went ahead with 2-inch pipe. I got a couple of lengths, couple of elbows, and we're going to go ahead and work on the lower part first and get that knocked out, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to do something here. But I need to think about this a little bit more. But look how the green's really coming in nicely. And there's a very large row. Look how large that row is. So what Wilma did was planted 3 rows of vegetables there. And it's, what did you put there? It's all peppers, right? Different types of peppers?
Bell peppers,
Yeah, bell peppers, red peppers, and green peppers. So 3 types. So call it the potpourri of peppers. So things is really starting to take off now. I think having this weed / carabao grass basically fill in has helped a lot. But you can see there's a nice row there you can see now.
That's the eggplant.
Eggplant.
And this is the okra.
Okra. And then look at
This
this.
is the Chinese
Chinese
cabbage.
cabbage. She did 3 rows. Can you see the 3 distinct rows of Chinese cabbage? She was able to save a lot of this, and it was in bunches. And then here for the peppers, there's green peppers, there's bell peppers, and then red peppers. So 3 different kinds, and they're just starting to come up because she had them in other pots and then brought them down here. But there's 3 distinct rows. So I think once this starts bearing fruit, we're going to be in real good shape. So the next couple of videos, I will be working down here to put basically perforated pipe from the wall out, 90-degree elbow, pitching it all the way down, and having it come out. And then we'll figure out how we're going to have it drain out past the gate. Now, the good news is, I believe with all this greenery, we're really not having any issues anymore. The last couple of heavy downpours, we didn't see anything wash out at all. As you can see over here in the gate area, you don't see any dirt. So it was basically washing down here and just going out. And we're not seeing any residue. So I think this has a lot to do with it. But I went ahead and bought the piping anyway. And I can't get perforated pipe here, so I'm going to have to drill holes in it. But I'll pitch it correctly, drill holes all the way down. I bought plenty. And then I'll just have it expel here. And then we won't have any issues with water flowing over the wall or coming this way and causing trouble here with sand. So that's going to be our update over the next couple of days. And you can see, looks like we're in good shape. Pretty green looking with a little bit of clouds. That's what we look at for weather. Especially, see that mountain right there? If we see, because Valencia is that way. So if we see blue skies there, because the clouds normally come right at us from where we're seeing this way for the most part. So if we see blue skies this way, we're in pretty good shape for the rest of the afternoon. So we got our groceries away. We did our shopping, 8,000 pesos. That included going to the vegetable store that we showed you, the market. So that's a little less than $160, call it about $150 for 2 weeks. I think we did 12,000 pesos. That's about $230. So if you average it out, it's about $110, $105 a week we're spending on groceries, but we're really going grocery shopping every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So call it right around $440 a month. So that's not bad because we buy what we want, when we want, and how much we want. So we don't worry about that. So I know what we're going to be doing this afternoon. What do you think? What do you think we're going to do here in the next couple of hours?
More projects.
No projects.
What?
We're going swimming.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We were going to go swimming yesterday.
Yeah, Father's Day, we were going to go swimming, but then when we said let's get the painting done, we went ahead and just tackled that with the power wash and getting the painting done. So that was our Father's Day for the most part. And I had a nice chat with my mom last night, and she said, "Hey, I'm sure you went out to dinner. What did you have for dinner?" And I said we had leftovers because we were so tired from painting. We went ahead and said, heck with it. We're not going to go out, and we're just going to hang home and just have leftovers. So the work has been done. So now that's where we're going to be for the rest of the afternoon.